Hello and welcome to part 4 of the 3-part Nation Guide series for War Thunder. This is going to be a bit of a shorter episode. I'm just going to give a quick summary of all 3 Nation Guide episodes and give you the answer to the question, which country should you play? So, if you're a beginner, refer to this list I made. Obviously, the big 3 are at the top, and it gets less and less beginner friendly as you go. The S and A tier are great for any beginner, so if you're completely new to the game, I'd recommend starting with those. The B and C tiers are a bit more challenging, and I suggest you get used to the game by getting your first tier 3 or 4 tank in another nation first. And the D tier is not recommended at all for beginners. These are only for when you've got multiple tier 4 tanks and or have a very strong willpower. As for the general playstyles, here they are. Germany, Britain, and Japan are good at sniping, with their powerful cannons but slow speed. Italy, France, and Sweden are good at flanking due to their very high speed and great firepower. America, Russia, and China are jacks of all trades and can do a mix of everything. Obviously, these descriptions aren't specific, but they're generally what the nations focus on. As for top tier, here's the current situation. As usual, the big 3 at the top with the most competitive vehicles in the game. After a gap, the British, French, and Swedish are at tier B. Italy, Japan, and China are very close behind, but they're a little bit worse off than tier B. The reason for the gap is that there's quite a big difference between the big 3 and the rest. While America, Germany, and the Soviets have multiple different tanks at the highest BR, the others usually have only 1 or 2 top BR tanks, and the rest are lower. For cast, the Americans are at the top, getting about 12 new close air support jets every patch. Following them, the Soviets, British, French, and Chinese are pretty decent as well. At tier B, we have the Germans, since their cast is alright, but they're lacking in numbers. And at the bottom of the barrel, we have Italy, Japan, and Sweden. All 3 are badly lacking competent close air support, and they usually have to use a single plane for a big portion of the tiers. Close air support aside, here are the chances that nations get new tanks in a major update. The big 3 are yet again at the top, while the rest are left to rot. In all seriousness though, if you're looking for a nation that gets lots of new vehicles every patch, the big 3 are your best option. The rest usually get about 1 or 2 tanks per patch. So, if you want to pick a nation to play, check the tier list and compare them to what you're looking for. For example, if you're experienced at the game, want to snipe, and have decent cast along with some alright top tier vehicles, go for Britain. Just take a look at the tier list, think about what you want to do, and pick a tech tree. Hopefully that helps you make up your mind. And if you still can't choose, just pick a country that seems interesting for you, whether it's France for their all-loaders, Germany for the engineering, or the Soviets for the bias. Just pick one, and if you don't like it, you can always switch to a different nation. Thank you for watching. Before the video ends though, I want to give a special thanks to KGB, Jövel, Sed, Philip, Leo, Sissy, and Fuel from my Discord server for helping me out with this video. Their help is greatly appreciated. If you have any other questions or you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Other than that, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.